Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala ashraf rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi al-faizina biridallah amma ba'd. The Battle of Badr was one of the significant events in the history of Islam. On 17th Ramadan, in the second year of Hijrah, this great event happened and it is recorded all throughout the history of Islam. Every Muslim remembers this great day every year because of its significance and importance. When we go back to the background of this great battle, we can learn that it was a success given to a persecuted minority who were under continuous persecution for a couple of years, and they migrated because of this cruelty to Medina, and in Medina they were protected by Ansar and they were given asylum by the good people there. And later Prophet ﷺ came to know that Abu Sufyan is returning back from Syria to Mecca with great treasure of camels, and he was a big merchant and he had a sufficient amount of wealth, camels, a lot of other earnings. A part of these earnings were actually looted wealth of those who migrated to Medina. That's why Prophet ﷺ asked his followers to stop this caravan and ask them to return back the wealth that they looted from Mecca. This was the actual cause of passing towards Abu Sufyan's caravan. But what really happened when Abu Sufyan came to know that Prophet ﷺ and his followers are on the way to trace them and stop them, Abu Sufyan escaped with his camels and he reached safely Mecca. At the same time, Abu Sufyan managed to inform Quraysh of Mecca that Muhammad and his followers are planning to loot our wealth and treasure that we earned by this trade. So prepare everyone and meet them, kill them, prepare for a great battle. Though Abu Sufyan asked the Quraysh to prepare themselves for a battle, many of them were not willing to oppose Muhammad and his followers sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But most of them were prepared to meet Prophet ﷺ and his followers with swords, and they want to eradicate or to annihilate the belief that is being spread by Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. This message was supposed to spread across the land of Medina and other Arab tribes. They were totally envious because of the spread of Islam. That's why they were well prepared, and there were more than 1,000 soldiers, around 700 camels, more than 100 horses. At the other side of Muslims, there were only 2 horses and 70 camels. The soldiers were really 3 times bigger than Muslims. But by the grace of Allah, this big, huge army was defeated by Muslim army, which is clearly defined or referred in Quran, وَلَقَدْ نَصَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ بِبَدْرٍ وَأَنْتُمْ أَذِلَّةٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clearly helped you while you were totally weak. Muslims were totally weak. They had nothing, no soldiers, no ammunition, no arms, nothing. But at the same time, they got success and they were fully supported by Allah, by angels, and by other tactics that led to the success in this war. From Badr, we learn a lot of lessons. One of them is that if you have deep faith in Allah, He will never leave you alone. He will be all the time with you to support you, to help you, to protect you. You will be never defeated. وَمَا النَّصْرُ إِلَّا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ. The help will come only from Allah. That's the first lesson that we learn from this war or the Battle of Badr. Second thing, that Prophet ﷺ got some strength and his power was clearly established by this war, and the people of Quraysh or Medina or the surrounding tribes, they became totally afraid of Prophet ﷺ and his followers. Muslims got a clear foundation, or they got established their belief in Medina. Similarly, all the opponents of Islam during those days became afraid of Medina and its population, because Medina was a trade center before, but it was never a people of strength with arms. After this battle, the people of Medina got a new prestige that they can surrender anyone or they can defeat anyone as long as Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his followers are settled in Medina. That's why Medina got promoted as a stronghold of Muslims. This is the message to the current Muslim world, that whenever you are weak, but if you have deep faith and profound belief in Islam, in Allah, you will never be defeated. And whoever be your enemy, whatever the power come against you, but Allah will never leave you alone as long as you have strong belief and dependence in Allah. May Allah protect us, may Allah give us great strength, and may Allah make our iman more and more bold and bolder. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.